So I've talked to you before about the IPGenerator tool. So I've talked to you about version 0.2 and now I'm going to talk to you about version 0.3, and I've added some functions, useful functions and methods to this package. So as you can see here, now using the IPGenerator you can actually go ahead and get the broadcast address, get the network ID automatically, okay, without specifying any IP address. It's like you're performing an information gathering here. So you can get the local IP address, for example, and I believe there is no such function in the Python to get the local IP address. You have to specify it yourself or execute a Linux or a system command like ipconfig or ifconfig. But here I am not executing any Linux or system commands. So you can get the gateway IP, the gateway MAC, the mask address, the net mask automatically. And if you're gonna specify, for example, you want to calculate a given IP, the available IP addresses for a given for a given net ID, which is made up of the address slash the CIDR, you are going to get all the available IP address. It's gonna generate all the available IPs for you, and that's an example how to go ahead and get the local IP address. So let me take a look on it. Okay, let me show you how to use it. So you can install it by downloading the source code and execute python setup install, or you can do pip install, or let's pip search IPGenerator and you will see that I've got 0.2 installed. Now I can go ahead and do here install dash upgrade. Okay, I can go ahead and upgrade the package, and there you go. Now we've got IPGenerator. If we perform search here, you will notice that now 0.3.0 is installed. So let's go ahead and fire up Python, and from IPGenerator imports IPGen and netinfo. So now I can go ahead and perform here, create an IPGen instance or an IP instance IPGen. The IPGen does not accept anything, but if we dart against IP, we've got here the nets. Actually, if we do ip.net, actually this is set to none, and actually we can update it. So I want, for example, 4.2.2.2 /29, okay, /29. Now the ip.net is as follows. Now I can go ahead and generate. So let's do ip dots first. Okay, so this is the first IP. Let's get the last IP. This is the last IP, and let's take the broadcast address, and I can actually go ahead and do, I don't know, last first IPGen. So let's generate. So let's try to get the mask. Oh, excellent. So as you can see here, I've given the 29 CIDR. It is capable of getting the net mask exactly. Okay, so let's do IP lists is equal to ip.ipgen, and if we go ahead and print for IP in IP list, I can go ahead and print IP. Okay, excellent. So as you can see here, we've got, or you can actually go ahead and print it as it is. So the first IP, the last, and the third, the first IP, the second, the third, and so on and so forth. So let's actually go ahead and do here local IP is equal to net info, and actually I am going to call the local IP here, and if we go ahead and print out the local IP indeed, if we go ahead and do if we go ahead and perform an ifconfig here, or as you can see it clearly here, this is my IP address. Okay, this is my IP address. So I can go ahead and do, for example, without calling, let me fire up, without calling the IPGen, from IPGenerator, I'm going to import only the IP or the net info. So here I can actually go ahead and do info is equal to IP or to net info, and if we dot against info here, as you can see here, I can get, for example, the gateway, I can get the mask, I can get the interface name. So you don't have to specify anything, okay? This is very, very powerful, my friends. You can actually go ahead and use this little function, especially actually you can actually for example, if you're going to use the IPDDR module, or you are going to use the net iFaces. There is a module called net iFaces. This little module actually would give you the local IP address, but in a condition, actually you have to specify the interface name, okay? And this is actually not good for backdoors and botmasters and botnets, okay, in general. So hopefully you like the tool. You can go ahead and download it from this website, IPGenerator, this little version. And please provide any comments or any submit any questions if you have any problem with the module, or if you find any errors. You can actually go ahead and email me on my email, or either you can actually go ahead and contact me on Twitter, which is pentest5. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you.